Bethesda. This game developer and publisher are best known for its highly immersive and expansive worlds found within the Elder Scrolls and Fallout. They are also known for releasing games filled to the brim with bugs. But that's beside the point. With Fallout 4 just around the corner, I thought it would be interesting to find out what Bethesda's first game ever was. Bethesda got their start in the same place they are now, primarily on PC gaming. Throughout the 80s, PC gaming was significantly different than it is today. You had only a few options for pre-built computers, and they boasted about screens, now with color, and 512 kilobytes of RAM, and even a working clock! Who would have thought? Home computers were still in their youth, while video game consoles like the NES were just sparking and booming with popularity. So most game developers were in the process of moving over to exclusive console gaming rather than PC gaming. But not Bethesda. In fact, while Bethesda would release its first game in 1986, they would stick to PC gaming exclusively until 2001. But now let's get on to that first game in 1986. Bethesda had just opened its doors a year prior, in Bethesda, Maryland, by the way, which is what the company is named after, in case you didn't figure that out already. When the time came to reveal their first game, they truly showed off their programming skills. This game was Gridiron! Exclamation point included. A football simulator for the Amiga and the Atari ST, both home computers at the time. Gridiron, with the exclamation point, can't forget that, was a revolutionary football game. Seriously, revolutionary. I mean, look at it! Okay, bad example. So graphically speaking, it does not impress anybody. I mean, here's some footage from football games released prior to this one. So Gridiron does not look like much of a football game, so what gives? Well, it's the first football game to play like one. What do I mean by that? I mean, this game has actual physics being calculated here. All of the computer's power is going towards calculating the outcomes of various plays, rather than on looking good. Things such as player weight and momentum are all taken into account, so the heavier a player is, the better he can tackle lighter ones, and they all bounce off of each other and ram into each other accurately. Accurate physics simulation like this was revolutionary for the time, so of course this gathered the attention of EA, who wanted to begin making the John Madden football series. So they signed a deal with Bethesda to make a sequel to Gridiron under the John Madden name. But eventually, and not much detail is known about this to the public, the game Bethesda was working on was scrapped and thrown out by EA. They didn't want it and let Bethesda go. But they took the physics programming from Gridiron and pasted it into their own version of John Madden football. Bethesda, of course, sued EA over this, and no information on the outcome has been made known to the public. So now you not only know about the first game made by Bethesda, but also the history of the first Madden game. Twice the learning in one short video. Let's hope Bethesda has a good future to make even more revolutionary games. So until next time, keep using that noggin.